Guys, my shop is open and there are still a few things that you can get if you hurry. Keychains, lanyard, pins and prints, and also a bunch of stickers. Look how cute! I will have a link in the description box below. Let's open some boxes from Upcrate. I've got two of them. I'm gonna open both and I'm gonna pick which one I want to work with because I have only time to do one, and I've heard that these two are not the best to combine with each other, so I think I might have to pick one to play around with in this video. Also, if you would like to check out Upcrate, I will have a link in the description box below along with a discount code. Let's start with number 26. Ooh, that's a big paintbrush. And art space number 12, wash brush. Nice big round bristle. Might be some watercolors in this box. We got another paintbrush, round number 6. Oh, we got a whole sketchbook. Well, it is one of those accordion sketchbooks that you can fold out. How? Oh my gosh, I love this. I have never worked in a sketchbook like this before, so this will be interesting. A little sticker sheet with some very interesting faces on it. All my friends are dead. Well, that's uplifting. Oh, this is so cool. I love the colors. So this is the co-captain or the featured artist, Bash Aquarelles. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Barbara from Argentina that apparently works with watercolors. Actually, this looks a little crayony, so maybe it is watercolor crayons. I told you, crayons. 5 Lyra Aquacolor, so I suppose they are watercolor crayons. That one is a lighter blue for some reason. Oh, we got liquid pencil. This one I have actually worked with before. So these are kind of like watercolors, but they got a bit of a graphite look to them. This is such a good box. I've really been into watercolors lately. Also, we got the Upcrate bottle post, which is like a little scene that comes with each box. And Upcrate have been working really hard to put a lot of interesting content into this scene. As you can see, it is pretty thick. I have a lot of information on the art supplies themselves and how to work with them. Oh, this is the colors of the liquid pencil. There is also a lot of information about the co-captain, the featured artist, so that you can read about them and get to know them a little better and get familiar with their art. Oh, and here's a little tutorial how you can recycle your Upcrate box. That is fun. Again, a lot of tips and tricks how to use the art supplies, so that can be very useful if you haven't worked with the art supplies before. They also feature different artists and show their work, some artwork from previous challenges. And they also have something that is called a corner feature, where they invite an artist to share their story. There are so many artists with so many interesting art styles. We have a little tutorial how to create the mixed media artwork. Also a cutout print. And on the back side we also have the prompt for this box, which is inspired by nature, which is right up my alley. I am very tempted to work with this box. Anyway, let's check out the other box, number 27. Oh, this got a nice purple paper. We got a paper pad of some sort. Oh, it is just loose paper sheets. Got a few gray and also some white ones. Sticker sheet. Oh, that is very interesting. This kind of looks like spray paint almost. And this is the co-captain, Anna Reichstein from Germany. That is a very interesting art style. It is so far away from my own style. That is so interesting. And of course the fat bottle post scene with a bunch of content for you to read. Ooh! Oh my gosh, look at these blow pens! I haven't used blow pens since I was like 10, 11. This is so fun. Basically you blow into one end and the ink will come out the other end, like spray paint kind of. So I wasn't that far off with the spray paint look on the featured art. Oh, we got these 3 little bottles of paint. Artist acrylic color, satin matte finish. So basically matte acrylic paint. Ooh, this is fun. A little sponge on a stick so that you can dab on the paints, I suppose. And we got a precision cutter with slice ceramic blade. Finger friendly, that makes me a lot less nervous. There you can see the tiny little ceramic blade. It doesn't feel super sharp, but maybe that's why it is finger friendly. This is a pretty thick piece of paper. So this is a bit of a crafty box. So I assume that you're supposed to use these gray pieces of paper that are a little thicker and cut out stencils and make art with it. Yeah, that is exactly how you're supposed to do it. I am actually a little tempted now to use this box. Also, the theme of this box is cut my life into pieces. That is funny. When I opened this one, I was convinced that this is the one that I want to work with, but I think this one is so fun and interesting. Alright, so I decided to go with this box simply because I don't really do a lot of art using blue pens and stencils and acrylics, so I just thought it would be a lot of fun trying something new. Let's try out the art supplies, and I did actually clean the ends of the pens, but yeah, let's get into it. So we have this marker that you turn around, you put the nib at that end, and then you put this on again, and then you just blow. Look at that! That is so cool! Yep, that definitely looks like blood splatter. I'm immediately getting a headache, but that's alright. There would be no painting without pain. I might need to snip the tip. A little bit of black. Then we're just gonna dab. A little bit of gray, a little bit of black. It actually makes a very similar texture to the blow pen. I think I can have a lot of fun with this. Oh, that is interesting. You can do like these little swirly blobs. That is actually pretty neat. Yeah, that's the art supplies. So I think let's just jump straight into making stencils. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna make some basic shapes to begin with. So what do I want to draw? I think maybe a cat. I'm not exactly sure how big I need to make this. I figure the bigger it is, the easier it is to cut out with the little knifey thing. The more details, the more things to cut out, and the more fragile the stencil will be. And I'm not sure yet how well this little ceramic blade will work. Maybe this shape is good enough. I could just cheat and use a marker to add some detail. Actually, there is a marker provided. We got a marker. We got a moon, maybe some plants. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work, but just have to experiment, I suppose. And you know what else we need? Mushrooms, of course. I think I'm gonna start with these just to see how it works, and then I have one of these sheets left if I want to add something. Alright, so let's see if this will work. I also want to make sure that the cut out piece will look good too, because I can also use that as a stencil. Yes, it's working. Yay, look at that! Both a positive and a negative part. I'm not exactly sure which one is which though. It was actually a little easier than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't think I want to do very fine details with this knife. You have to push pretty hard, and it is, I can feel it in my hands. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut out the rest of these. Oh, that is cute. I figured out if I don't lift up the blade, I just turn the paper around, the lines actually get a little smoother. Oh, I forgot to cut out that part to make it a crescent moon, but maybe I can just cut it out from this one. Alright, so we have a few stencils here to work with now. So let's just try them out and then I can see if I want to add anything. Maybe I made a cat a little too big. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I'm doing it. I feel like I don't want too much paint on the sponge because I don't want it to seep in under the stencil. The paper is warping. Oh, yeah. That's a cat. The edges aren't very crisp. It still looks cool though. It looks very organic. From previous experience, I'm pretty sure that these little edges are gonna curl up once I add paint on it, but let's see. Put a little plant. Maybe I can do a little ombre effect. Starting to warp. I'm just gonna make sure to push straight down so that the paint won't seep in under the edges. Let's see. Oh, that is cool. I think. I don't know. I'll make another one up here maybe. I don't want it to go over the cat itself. I might want to cover that. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. Oh, I could actually turn it the other way to get it mirrored. I think I actually want to use the spray paint, the blow pens. I'm not sure how the pens will look on top of the acrylics, so let's just try it out. It does actually show up on top of the gray and white. What if I put down white first and then use the blow pen on top of that? I want the mushroom to come up from behind the tail, so I need to mask off. Just gonna cover that up and yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. I kind of want to do that on the plants as well. Oh, maybe I can add this one on top, maybe using the pens only. And again, I want it to come out from behind the tail. Better be safe than sorry. I don't want to overdo it because I want to keep that spray painted texture. I like that. I need to be a little careful though, because it seems like the pens on the acrylic, it takes a little longer for it to dry, so I don't want to smudge it or anything. I want to use this stencil behind the cat, but I can't put it on top of the mushroom because the red isn't dry yet. I can do something like this instead. Maybe I want to use the blue this time. Should I also cover that part up? I kind of like it. There is a little bit of ink coming in under the stencil there. I covered this plant up with a cutout piece and then I'm just gonna place this on top and just see what happens. Yeah, you can clearly see the shape of the plant there, so can I do that somewhere else? Maybe I can add a little blue to this plant. I am just having fun with this right now. So yeah, there we have it, my little test piece, and I'm really tempted to make one more just to play around with the different mushrooms as well. Oh, also, let's just see how it works, adding some details with the actual marker part of the blow pens. Just adding some little details here and there. It feels like this actually adds a little bit of my style to this. What? Who's that kitty? Are you holding the masking tape for me? Add some whiskers. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It felt like such a mess in the beginning. I think it actually turned into something pretty cool at the end. I'm gonna try to make another one. So I'm thinking I wanna do something with the mushrooms next. And I did a little eye cutout that I can place inside the mushroom stencil. And I think I want to tape it down so it doesn't move. I'm just gonna add a little more gray around the eyes so that the white really stands out. Oh, let's see how this looks. Oh, this one is gonna be tricky. That looks pretty neat. Maybe I want to make this all black. Oh, I want this one to overlap a bit. Now I want to have some colors in here. Do I want to add a little bit of yellow to this maybe? Maybe at the top? Yeah, that looks kind of interesting. We have a little bit of blue at the bottom. Oh, the pens are getting all foggy and moist inside. Are you paint stealing, kitty? No. No. He just stole a piece of tape. Well, you can have it. Well, the blue just seeped in under the stencil. There's like a blue fog under there. I'm not exactly sure what I think about this piece. It isn't coming out the way I had in mind, but it is still interesting. Maybe I will do that moon. Well, I feel like I have kind of given up on this one. Well, the pen is all wet. This isn't really what I had in mind, so I think I am just gonna try to redo it with a little better planning this time. I think I am a little tired, so I'm gonna take a break and then I will try to redo this piece. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so here we have them. I am actually pretty happy with how these turned out, especially this first one. I really like the look of the dark shape in the middle and then having all the colorful shapes around it. And this one was a bit of a fail. It didn't really turn out the way I wanted to, so I tried to redo it. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I still think it turned out better than the first one. Since I really liked the contrast in the first one, I was trying to do something similar. I do actually like the yellow in this one, so I think this one would have turned out a little more interesting if I had used a little more colors maybe. It was really fun working with the blow pen. That's what I really like about these art supply subscription boxes. You get art supplies that you never thought that you would work with, and you create art and use styles and techniques that you haven't really worked with before. Sometimes you don't like it, but in most cases I think you do actually enjoy it. Thank you Upcrate for sending me these boxes. Don't forget to check out the link in the description box below if you would like to try it out yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know which one of these you like the most. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Keep drawing my happy cats. Bye!